Richard the 8th was resting at Wellsworth when Percy steamed in. "Hello, Richard," said Percy. Then Percy noticed the letters on Richard's tender. "N.E. That's short for Northeastern, isn't it?" "That's right," said Richard. "When did you wear that livery?" said Percy curiously. "Between 1939 to 1945. "That's around the time of the Second World War," said Percy. "Yes, that is correct," said Richard. "Must have been all exciting," said Percy. "Not really, Percy," said Richard. "Why?" said Percy. "Sounds like such fun." Edward, who was resting nearby, heard everything. "Percy, I don't think Richard wants to tell you." No, Edward," said Richard. "I think Percy needs to know the truth." And so Richard began to tell his story. The ATEVs, such as myself, were built for the London and Midlands Scottish Railway, or LMS for short. Our chief mechanical engineer was William Stanier. Born and became an apprentice in Swindon, he became chief mechanical engineer in 1932. He was well known for building many great LMS designs such as the Black Fives, Royal Scots, Princess Royals, and of course the Princess Coronations. One of our rivals, the LNER, ordered 68 of us to use as their own. The lucky ones such as myself were looking forward to show those LNER engines how a real railway runs. However, we didn't really get a warm welcome. After all, we were originally LMS locos. But in 1939, everything changed. Britain was at war. Some engines with their lush, handsome liveries were now faded away to a dull, horrible black colour. LNER became NE. This war affected everyone. Children had to be evacuated from towns and cities due to the common blitz. Regular visit to air raid shelters, and many destroyed buildings and many deaths. Passenger trains often got delayed or cancelled, as goods trains had priority first. They were alright, passengers. There was a war on, and we all had to do our bit. One day, I was just returning back to the depot when I noticed an A4 looking quite glum. I asked him what was wrong. He told me that he had heard some sad news from York, that York Station had been bombed last night, and he'd lost one member of his class. I definitely felt the A4's pain. I have lost 23 of my brothers and sisters when they were travelling overseas to other countries. "So you see, Percy," said Richard, "war isn't nice at all. It's horrible. The worst thing about it is, it could take things away from you that is very important in your life, such as family and friends. I wear this livery, not because it looks nice on me, but it's to remind me how lucky I was, because there were many of my siblings who aren't so lucky." And with that, Richard headed off to pull his next train. Percy was quiet. He had a lot to think about what he had said.